Hey guys, and we're back. So, in the previous tutorial, we learned how to do a chain stitch. So this is your chain stitch. Let me zoom in on this so you could really see it close up. This is what your chain stitch will look like. Okay? So it almost kind of looks like a braid, is what it should look like. So now we are going to learn how to do a single crochet. Alright, so there is a rule of thumb. If you're doing a single crochet, when you start your single crochet, you're always going to skip the first stitch. Okay? So this on your hook is not your first stitch. This guy right here is your first stitch. So you're going to, sorry, I was about to do a double crochet. So what you're going to do is, let's see here. Okay. You're going to be crocheting into these top loops. Do you see the top loops up there? Right in through that hole is where you're going to be crocheting. Okay? A single crochet is you insert your hook into that hole right there. Grab yarn, come through that hole. You should have two pieces of yarn on your hook. You're going to grab another piece and pull through both of them. And that is a single crochet. So we're going to do that all the way across. Okay? So into your next stitch, you're going to go through the stitch, grab your yarn, come back up, and pull through both. Okay, let's do that again. Go through your stitch, pull your yarn, come back up, and go through both loops. Typically, this chain stitch is your foundation. And the first row above your foundation chain stitch is usually the hardest to crochet because it's wobbly and wiggly and you really have to get a good firm grip on it to be able to do it. So if you're having a little bit of difficulty holding everything all together, don't worry, that's normal, and you'll eventually get used to it. Okay. So let's do our next stitch, which is right here. Just grab our yarn, come back up, and then pull through two. Grab our yarn, pull back through, and then go through two. Okay, I've got two more stitches left. Go through, pull our yarn, pull back through two. I'm on my last stitch here. You're going to go through, pull up your yarn, and then go through two. Now, to begin another row of the single crochet, you're going to chain 1. Okay? So, remember over here when we skipped the first stitch? That's almost like chaining up 1. So, we skip that first stitch. This is chaining up 1, and this chain right here counts as our first stitch in our row. So then you're going to turn your work, reverse it. It was facing this way. Now you're going to be facing this way. Okay? And you're going to go into your next stitch, which is not this one because that's where our chain was. It'll be this one here. And then you can do your single crochet in each stitch across. Okay, so then you see how you've kind of got like corners right here now? That's because you chained. If you didn't chain one up, it's going to start to like slouch, and you don't want that to happen. You want it to be nice and straight all the way down. So let's go to our next stitch, which is here. So you're still doing the same thing, just inserting your hook into the stitch, pulling your yarn through. You should have 2 on your hook, pulling through 2. Okay, I'm up to my last stitch now. I can get it through. Here we go. Okay, and then you're going to chain up 1, and if you want it to keep working, this stitch, then you would chain up 1, reverse your work to it facing this way, and then keep working. Okay, so we always work from right to left, usually, well, when you're doing lines and blankets and things like that. So if you wanted to keep doing your single crochet, you could. And this is just a little tiny sample, but if you wanted to make a whole blanket out of single crochet, you would just do your chain as long as you wanted your blanket, and then you just keep crocheting up and up and up. Just the main thing to remember when you're crocheting a single crochet is to always chain up 1 and reverse your work, and it will be foolproof. So guys, I hope that tutorial was helpful in learning how to crochet a single crochet.